Welcome, everybody, to Interminable Investigations Incorporated, Episode 7. My name is Sam Lander. I'm a player, and we have a GM.
I am Inter. I'm the GM for tonight, and yeah, let's see what the players go through this time. But let's first have some introductions and a recap.
I am Xurder playing Agatha Springspell, the Gnome Wizard.
I am Sam Lander playing Hrodobear, the Human Fighter.
I am Holok, playing Nipotan, the Human Cleric.
I am Eastbourne, playing Festina, the Elf Rogue.
I am Rydell, the Warlock, High Elven origin.
Well, so last time we managed to get out of the cave, take our escort towards the town they wanted to visit, and arriving at the city, there was a little bit of trouble, and we managed to get ourselves a new job, taking care of something weird happening in the graveyard. On our arrival there were a couple of undeads. Oh, we took quite a little bit of a slow pace fighting them, taking it easy, until one of them saw us and they all swarmed us. Eventually, after killing the most of the horde, we went to investigate a little bit, and we found out there was a little chest in a little crypt, and apparently there was slime below it, as was told to me. Well, after some discussion and some people having quite a bit of knowledge about mystical things, they knew this chest was not just a chest, but a mimic. After a little bit of preparation, we fought it. We kind of easily defeated it. Kind of. And we found a scroll with something written on it, which I couldn't understand. But luckily, one of our party members has quite a bit of a good understanding of magic and managed to research it. At least she knows what it does. And after that, I think we were on our way to turn it back in and at least report on what was happening.
I believe we already did turn it back in, because they put it in a box.
Right. You're right. But after that, then we went to sleep to research the next day or something.
Correctamundo.
There we go. That's where we are.
So, Festina, you said you already had inspiration,
Yes.
and then I will give you the choice to give it away.
Ooh, does someone need it?
Yes!
You get it.
Thank
I
you.
think most of us need it.
Oh, I'm not sure. I wouldn't know.
I remember to use my inspiration.
I didn't.
So yeah, the group split up in the town when it got dark. You went to the temple to investigate the scroll a little bit more. They sealed it in a box to prevent its magic from reaching out. And some of you guys stayed at the temple, and the rest stayed at the inn. So we're first gonna deal with the people in the temple because you get an early morning. Because they start early. So you were greeted nicely, you were greeted with food and some drinks, and then you're left alone in your bedroom or, where you said you could sleep.
So, stretch, get up, brush down my armor, put it on, all that good morning stuff. Hrodobear's relatively used to getting up early, and, well, he didn't have anything to drink last night, so get up, eat breakfast, all that fun jazz.
Agatha will get up, eat, ritual cast comprehend languages, and head straight for the library.
I will take breakfast and then. Oh, wait, first morning prayer, then breakfast.
Well, seeing Agatha walk past towards the library, I'll look around, find one of the priests or clerics here?
That's easy to do. They're just, cleaning everything at this point, basically, in the public areas.
I go. So any problems with the box?
This cleric just glaze you in the eyes. What box?
And mumble to myself, Don't worry about it. I'll go find somebody who knows something. And I walk off looking for the head.
Well, you remember the side building where the office was, where you first discussed it. You probably find your way to that. Maybe you make a wrong turn or two. Or let's roll for it if you can find it easily or not.
Intelligence?
Yeah, do an intelligence check.
7.
You get lost, but yeah, you ask for directions and they ask why.
Look, I'm just trying to find the head priest. Don't. It's nothing big.
And he walks with you so you don't get lost again. And he knocks on the door for you, and you hear the head priest shout, "Come in!" And then the other dude leaves.
Thank him and head on into the head priest. Any
So how
problems
was your
with the box?
sleep?
Sleep was wonderful. Any problems with the box?
Nope. It's we don't see any magic leaking out from it. We do want to get it away.
I don't blame you. Yeah, no, I'm glad to hear that. I was a little worried, strong as that curse is, that it was gonna leak.
Yeah, so we do have some people in Waterdeep of our church that might be able to deal with this. So if I can do a favor on you again,
Sure.
I would love that your group, you have some skilled people, I believe, to take this box in secret to Waterdeep. And if you agree, I will write down some contact info for you.
I I would be happy to do it. I will double check with my group to make sure, but even if they're not planning on going that direction, I will take it to Waterdeep for you.
Thank you so much. Anytime you want to leave is fine by me.
All right.
The box is here, I'm here, and there will always be a guard here as well for the box. So they will know for your plans.
All right, I'll go check with the rest of the group, and I will let you know before I leave town.
Okay, Akata, you are in the library, and you are recognized by some of the people there already because you were granted access to it. And yeah, they're willing to help you with any questions you have, where to find any information.
There are two major things I want to research, and I will spend as long as the party is willing to give me.
10
I
minutes.
want to. I'm researching Phalanx, the name we got from the story about the scroll, and any mention of magic going weird regarding her situation. She will stop. She will ritual cast comprehend languages every 50 to 55 minutes, so she will always know be able to read all languages.
You find the name uh, in history books if you search deep enough. Most people that talk about that name are worried about it and avoid it or warn about them. And this predates like a couple hundred years.
Yep.
And what was the other subject?
Uh, any mention of wayward magic and magic not working quite the way it's supposed to?
Ooh, yeah, that's not an easy task. Let me see. What could we do for that? Insight is not the thing. Investigation, maybe? Or religion? Or arcana? Whatever you want.
All of those are at the +5, so I don't really care. Nope.
You find lots of mishaps of spells, easy ones, dangerous ones, but nothing comes close to what you exactly are looking for.
Yep. And she will, as said, she will spend as long as circumstances allow in the library, just researching odd bits and bobs and creatures and stuff in the mean, whilst waiting for the party.
Oh, yeah, I'll grant you this your morning check. I'll grant you an after midday check as well. And every day that you're here, you can do that.
You're probably not
Yep.
gonna get
Let's
a
see how
day.
long we're staying.
Yeah, okay. The rest of the party, it's a couple of hours later, in the inn, now wakes up of the lovely smell of meat burning for the breakfast. And that should be Rydell and Festina.
Yeah.
Slowly get up and go downstairs and start having normal breakfast.
Me. And
Nothing.
yeah, hopefully they're not actually burning the meat, merely preparing it well.
Yeah, they're preparing well, but yeah, the smell sometimes smelled a little bit burnt. But once you are coming downstairs and you sit at the table and it's served to you, it smells delicious. Probably they forgot one or two meat pieces.
If nothing special happens during dinner, after dinner, I'll go towards the temple where I know the rest of the party should be. I'll drag Rail along.
Okay.
Once everybody's kind of gathered up at the temple, I'll probably take everybody into the library with to where Agatha is, because dragging her out of the library seems unproductive. And once everybody's kind of gathered up, I'm like, so you guys interested in some more work? I don't know if it's paying or not, but it's definitely work.
Sure.
The head priest here in town asked us to take the scroll to Waterdeep to have it, I think, taken care of. Well, either way, he wanted us to take it to Waterdeep. He's going to give us instructions on what to do with it.
I got this eyes perk up, and a brief flash of an arcane rune is visible in one horizon. Ooh, I might be able to read it.
That seems dangerous. Do you sure you want to read it? Also, it's not coming out of the box. Like no.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a shine through box, but it's blurry enough that you cannot read the spell. But you can see that the spell is in there.
So, anyway, I was going to leave, this morning, looking at Agatha.
Well, I got the most important research done.
That's good. So if everybody else is ready, we can, leave before noon, get on our way. It's how far is it to Waterdeep from here? Do I know?
It's probably 2 days or no, 3 days of travel left.
Okay, so that's not terrible. Yeah, no, I think the earlier we leave town, it gets us out of the range of the graveyard here in town, just in case this thing does manage to leak again, and two, it gets us that much closer to getting this scroll taken care of.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, one thing we certainly don't want mimic coming back to life.
Yeah, no, that would be bad. I don't. The zombies were bad enough, and undead mimic seems worse.
Hold a bit. Roll me a insight.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
Welcome to the rolls again.
Oh, let's everybody roll an insight for this,
Yay!
so you can make fun. Yeah, there you go.
Jeez.
Wow.
Everybody above a 10 knows that, especially the temple I did, and you've seen it already, has also dead bodies in the temple, in the sarcophagus, or something like that. And that Hordebat, once it getting away from the graveyard, is like a stupid notion. Like, otherwise we had dead bodies already bring to life here.
Shush.
So technically, the scroll should have already summoned the dead in the cathedral or in the temple.
Yeah.
That's what we get from it. Yeah.
Just because there's an ossuary,
Let's go hunting.
let's just go. I mean, it's fine. You guys have convinced me that it's not doing anything bad right now, but still.
I understand. Yeah, it might be smart just to get on with the quest. Agatha, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
So you want to leave in the morning? It's already like 10 or 11.
Yeah, we'll leave. Now if it's a couple days from here to Waterdeep, I'll want to pick up another rations. Or no, I have 5 of them. Never mind, I have plenty. I can't read my own sheet.
Yep, F5 too.
So I get you go to the high priest.
Yep, I'll go to the high priest again. Bring all my friends. Knock on the door.
Yeah, this way you find it with ease.
Yeah.
And yeah, he says, "Well, thank you very much." He scribbles some information on a paper, seals it with a mark, and says, "Well, give this to the temple of Azut in Waterdeep, so they know clearly that I thank you and what they are dealing with.
Yep. Rotobear nods.
Keep the box safe. Don't let it break it. Don't open it if you even can, but don't break it and keep it secret, please."
I nod. I hand the box to Festina.
I'll stow it. How big is the box?
A shoebox.
Oh, I'll just put it in a safe spot in my backpack, where I know that it's not gonna be easily seen, and if they're gonna dive through my backpack, they're not gonna see it at first glance.
And I'll take the note and I'll nod to the priest and say, "All right, well, we're headed out of town. Thank you. We will be on our way."
He's a little bit strange. Of like, you don't ask for a reward.
Oh, I'm super not okay with things that raise things from the undead. So any reward you're willing to grant us, great. But I'm not often the one to ask gods for rewards for doing the right thing. People, yes.
That's very noble of you. In the letter, I've described the reward as well, and I hope they can apply the award in Waterdeep.
Rotobear smiles like this was kind of what he expected.
And for here, you got free food if you want to take some. You got some extra water skins if you want to. Yeah, the safest bet for you to go is just down the road. There will be an inn. At the end of the day, you're probably going to reach it. If you leave now, if you leave in the morning, you will reach it a little bit earlier. It's just a couple of, well, that's just an inn. After that, you will probably find a town again, I felt. So, yeah, please be safe.
I would take part of. I want to take an extra water skin and some food. Are the food like rations or?
Yeah, there can be rations if you want to, or they can be something more nice, but have to eat in today.
No, rations is fine. I don't know how many are like an accepted amount to take. Like 3.
5 each is reasonably each, and an extra water skin for each is also provided if you want to.
Definitely.
I'm not one to turn down free food.
Hey, it allows us to make a detour if we need to.
Exactly.
Yeah, that with the 5 food you also get. They don't expect you to rush this to there, but get it as safe is more important than to rush it.
Yep.
Right. I mean, the roads are dangerous, so fast is not a bad thing.
Yeah, we definitely want to make it to this inn before nightfall, if we at all can. So let's head, friends.
Let's go.
Onward.
Okay. On the way out of the town, you see the mayor again. He warmly greets you and thanks you again, and wish you a safe journey.
We were glad to help. Remember our names in case you ever need us in the future. Messengers can travel this world.
Yeah, you'll always be welcome to come back again. The doors are open. During the day, you probably travel like for 4 hours, and then you get probably a little bit hungry.
First lunch break, Agatha shares with the group that Felank, the name tied to this scroll, is about 300 years old, and referenced in history books. Yay!
So, like a elf, probably, or some sort of like undead thing.
Either works probably. Just
Dragon.
old.
Oh, a dragon. That's extra reassuring. That's what we need is a dragon.
We already
That's
have a
Plenty
dragon.
of things. Beholders get old as well.
You know what? Let's just not try to figure out what powerful being this is and just keep coming up with worse ones and worse ones, because I'm sure we could come up with the worst one we could think of and then it'll be worse than that. So let's just say it's probably an elf because, elves aren't too bad looking at
Usually.
Rydell and Fistina.
I saw a picture of something in the book once. It was called a Tarask.
I think those are a myth.
I just can't remember which book I saw it in.
I believe they're quite real.
I don't even. Yeah. Well, yeah. Anywho, if everybody's done eating, we should probably continue on.
Yeah, if you continue on, this conversation takes on as well. Um, when it just started to get a little bit dim, I think around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you see what's it best called? An old, how do you call those things? Mansion?
A really big house sort of thing, or just a.
Yeah, big fortified house thing.
Okay, well, I point to it and go, the inn that we were told so handily about.
And
Agatha wants to see if there is a sign indicating that this might be an inn.
well, you're still too far away.
Keep
Are
walking.
there any signs of life, like smoke from the chimney or sounds?
You see some lights, and when you get a little bit closer, those go off.
Um,
That's not reassuring.
How close are we?
You're probably now like 100 feet away.
Oh yeah, they definitely can see us then.
Yeah, so not making any obvious moves, but definitely like double checking that my armor's on right and my backpack isn't likely to fall off and all that fun stuff. And cautiously, like, I am doing my best to not look like I'm being careful, but being careful and walking forward because that didn't look right.
So I'm holding my rapier like upside down next to my arm, so I'm just ready to turn around and fight if need be. Under my coat, if possible.
Yeah, when you can get closer, it's a square-ish building, and it looks like it was in ruins and it's built up again. And they have makeshift guard paths on top of it. You know, with those nice how do you call them again? With the castles have, so you can shoot arrows through them.
Like crenellations?
Yeah, and that's basically it. There's no light coming from it, and you see in the middle a double wooden door, which looks to be being open.
Do we see any insignias or emblems or anything around the house?
Yeah, there's a big sign above the door, and it's called the Ember Inn.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and. You said the front door is open?
Yes.
I mean, I'll go ahead and head in or at the door.
Agatha's gonna cast Mage Armor. At least try.
That's fair.
Yeah, succeeds.
If it had been getting dark, I would have already cast light just as a. As soon as it starts getting dark, I have a new spell that I like, and so I use it.
Okay.
Me too.
When you
Rydell
look
has Mage
inside,
Armor active all the time.
okay. When you look inside, you see a couple of tables, and there is food on all of them. And it's more food than you see about most tables have two seatings. It's more food than two seats can handle.
There's
I will head in, but I'm like, it. Do I see any people? There's no lights in here? I'm assuming.
There are torches on the wall, but they are off.
They're off, and it's dark inside, like
Yes.
too dark for humans to see.
Yeah.
I'm
Dancing
gonna
lights send them into the building.
I'm gonna step inside the building and then knock on the wall loudly and say, "Hello, keeper of the inn."
You'll hear your voice echo a little bit, and it's silent.
Can I see around if I see any wires that are usually used for traps and stuff?
Yeah, investigation.
13.
You don't see any traps. The door seems to be normal doors. There is a lock on it, but it's and even a bar that they can lower as well to make it even more fortified, but it's not trapped or
Right.
locked. And no, you cannot see that yet.
I keep. Okay. At this point, I've pulled out my shield and put it on my left arm. My warhammer is not drawn. But I look at the group. That should be 22. I look at the group and say, so we have a quandary, friends. Either we can investigate this and have it hopefully as a safe place to sleep tonight, or we can brave the road and hope to get somewhere further on that is not a creepy empty inn with food on the tables that I would suggest highly nobody eats.
I mean, we saw the lights go out, right? There must be someone here.
Yeah, that's so the lights went out about the time they would have seen, us.
Yes, they turned the lights out when they saw a party of 5 unknown people approach. Maybe they're scared?
I mean, yes, but if they're scared, why is the door open?
puny human.
That's not logic.
Even humans aren't that stupid, right, Al?
I'll
Roman
let you
laughs.
guys discuss this for 2 minutes. I'll take a short break.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I am all for closing the front door and like barricading ourselves in here tonight, but I really don't trust this place now.
Um,
Eh,
I need so I can. I
Nepotan,
can't.
can you? I don't know. Can you detect if there's evil around?
Sadly, I have not prepared that spell today.
It's unfortunate. Well, I suggest we do not, whatever we do, A, don't eat the food. That seems like a trap. And two, don't split up.
Makes sense.
The tales of horror that we're always told as children say that upon entering a place like this, the group of friends always splits up and get murdered slowly one by one.
Okay,
Well-
don't split up. I got it.
Okay, if we're going down that logic, we should just keep moving.
Yeah, no, honestly, the walking right on by is tempting, but there's no safe place to sleep.
Yeah, do you want to like just travel through the night and tomorrow?
We could. It's exhausting, and
Yeah.
I mean, literally exhausting.
Question for you guys.
Yes.
Hypothetically, if we, who are arguably maybe capable of figuring this out, move on, what happens if someone else comes along?
They become dinner.
Well, but the thing they don't do is it points at Festina's backpack. Lose anything important.
Figured out a plan yet?
Uh,
Well, no.
an
Fumblewump
out of character
has
plan of moving
Fumblewump has a
on.
16 to try and sniff out something that isn't food in there.
It's all food on the tables, and I think. Let me check. Hessie has. What can he do to check? Can you let him make a nature check with advantage? So that's intelligence. I don't think he has that much.
Mine?
He doesn't think it's poisoned.
Detect magic.
Yeah, you wanted to detect magic? What's the
Yes.
range on that? 30
30
feet.
feet.
By the way, as a side note, Rydell, my Warhammer now detects as slightly magic.
Yeah, you detect that from the light, I guess.
Well,
And-
that and it's one of my bonded weapons.
Okay. You don't detect any magic at all, except for your party group that you always
Okay.
feel.
Then dancing light.
In here?
Yep. You know, because even I can't see. So.
There you go. You notice a door right there. And you now can see a metal grid on there. That should be like walls. That is a metal gridded door, so like a jail door. And you see another double door right there.
Huh.
I really hate traveling at night. What say everybody? Do we risk walking all night and being exhausted, or do we stay here and hope for the best?
I'd say try and find the guys who are in there. There must be
guess-
someone here.
All right,
I
so
guess her looks at her legs. I'm already exhausted.
stay here it is. All
Uh.
right, so somebody pick. We have 3 doors to go through. Somebody pick a door and knock on it.
First on the left.
Go for it, Festina.
I would like to move closer and further into the room and then detect magic. Still active, actually. Concentration of 10 minutes.
Yeah. You don't detect. Oh wait, that door is in reach. Yeah, that's
Yes.
magically locked as well as physical, probably.
I knock on this door and yell hello.
Door up on the right is locked by magic.
I'm gonna while everybody's doing that, I'm gonna close the front doors. Not lock them or latch them at all, but close them.
Have you not heard the tales in your human world?
I mean,
You never close the door.
I would rather we hear somebody opening them rather than the bandits coming in from outside.
You have a point.
The door will lock once it's shut.
If the door locks itself shut, then I was wrong.
Festina, make a what's that? What's against stealth again?
Uh, uh, in perception.
Oh, perception check.
Make a perception check, Festina.
Sorry, my 20.
Yeah.
GG.
You hear somebody slowly walking right there.
As in normally walking towards the door where I knocked.
Slowly. You know that they're trying to cover it,
Okay.
and they're not doing a good job about it.
Let's see what I have in my inventory. Can I tie an or no? Is there something on the left and the right side of the door which I can tie something to, like a board or something that's like extended a little bit? I want to attach like a hempen rope, just so that if they want to go through, they would have to like get underneath it or over it.
Yeah, you can pull up those 2 chairs to do that, maybe. There's nothing on the wall. Oh wait, there's the holders for the candles, but they're pretty
Right.
high. There's like just above your head, but you're small.
Yeah. I am not filled in. Yeah, I'll try and do that. I mean, I can reach above my head, right, with my arms.
Yeah, yeah, you can reach it, and it would
Right.
be for a normal human. It would be like at eyesight, I think, or maybe neck.
I'll tie a rope to it quickly. I don't really try to be sneaky about it.
You had knocked on this door, right?
Yes.
I will. Actually, no. Festina, you want to double check the handle, see if it's locked or not? Or if there's, nasty littleness on it before I try to walk through it?
Before I tie it or after I tie the rope?
You can do it after you tie the rope if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
12.
Yeah, door is locked. There is no keyhole, so it's blocked on the other side.
Well, I do not wish to bash the door down. And there's...
This point, you hear a female gnome voice. What do you want? We gave you everything you need. Go away.
Hello? We aren't somebody who stole anything from you. We just were walking from... Name of town that we just walked from. And we were looking for a place to stay the night?
Dewhurst.
Dewhurst, that one. My name's Protobear. We're just looking for an inn. This says inn on the door. Can we help you?
You are late.
I mean, yeah. Where are we late for?
Lock the front door.
I nod at Nepitan, but I kind of like do a side whisper, like lock it, but don't, or like bar it, but don't leave there in case we need to unbar it real quick.
I step over to the door and do as instructed.
Yeah, when you pull in the heavy beam to make sure that the doors don't open again, that's pretty audible. And then you hear a sound for this door to open.
I'll take a
as-
step back. Just so I'm not like standing at the door looking all imposing.
I want to stand at the door, but not trying to get hit by the door. And I'll, as soon as I see the person on the other side, I'll say, "Hey, be careful. I spanned a rope here for if someone would try and attack us randomly. We didn't know."
She laughs as the rope is way too high for her because she's a
Right.
gnome. Gonna play some cards. Name.
I'll bow to the gnome politely and say, hello, I'm Protobear. This is Festina, pointing at the elf next to the door. Agatha, pointing at the gnome in the center of the room. Rydell, pointing at the elf in the middle of the room. And Nepitan, over by the other door.
Do a slight bow.
And she introduces herself as Jill Desi. And I'm the owner of this inn. But yeah, we were expecting some robbers or thieves, or how you will call them.
Wait,
They demand food every night, and otherwise they will rob us completely blind.
that's unfortunate. Also, it explains why there's all this food out on the tables.
How do you come up with so much food every?
We have our own specialty here. We can host a lot of people, so we have our own hunters. And at this point, if we don't have people, we just give them the food. And if we have people, they probably don't show up because they know we have people.
Ah, so you're safe for the night? Or they've already been here? No, there's food on the table. Never mind. So, does our presence here, like, help prevent them from coming by?
We hope so. And she yells some things at the back.
How many are they?
Mostly they come with 5 people or something. But I've seen bigger groups when we didn't cooperate.
How big do you think the entirety of their group is?
I don't know. And you see another guy coming out, and he immediately, well, you're welcome to eat the food now. Probably too much anyway for us all.
I mean, we'd be happy to pay for our stay and the food. And hopefully just our presence will help keep this place safe for the night.
That's okay. check.
I got this.
Should have put these characters in
The
before.
gate that in the back is open to outside.
No, that's
What?
our inside area.
It's like a garden area type thing.
Yeah, for the horses and such.
Anywho, Agatha is going to spend 2 spell slots. That is 2 chances to fail, casting alarm on the front and the back.
Come on, I'll place you in. Why are you not coming? Oh, it's a race, that's why.
You had us worried for a while. Hello, big fella. Who's what's? So we have the gnome. Who are the others?
Henry is the cook. He's just a human. And, he's starting up some fresh wines and stuff like that for you because there's no drinks on the tables, only food. This fellow just walks by. He's a little bit bigger than normal. And I think everybody have seen a hall fork already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he goes open up this door.
All right. Well, I'll sit at one of the tables and eat a reasonable amount of food.
That even destroyed some parts of the wall.
Yep.
Same.
Okay.
He just ripped the wall down. So we're heading towards Waterdeep. Would you like us to tell anybody along the way that of your situation here?
Yeah, maybe you guys can help.
I mean, if it doesn't take too very long, we are on our we have to get to Waterdeep quickly, but if it doesn't take too long, perhaps we can help.
Remember, we're only with 5 in our party, Hortbird.
Well, I mean, fair, and I don't want to volunteer for everybody else, but I tell you what, we will for the low cost of the night stay and our food, we'll protect your inn tonight if it is attacked. I'll look at the others to see if they're agreeable.
Sure.
Why not?
You get a nod out of Agatha as she's casting the second alarm.
Something's fishy.
I mean, yes, there are fish on the table. That's where the fishy smell comes from, right, Al?
Let's tell you what. Let's negotiate a little bit.
No.
I'll pay you 50 gold each if you make sure that this problem goes away.
Just told us that you didn't even know how many people they had.
I don't.
Imagine them having a group of like 200 people.
I don't think so.
I mean, we...
Can I quickly glance over all the tables and assume if someone got minimally rationed for like a normal meal, how much people's food would be on the table?
Probably for 20 people.
Okay.
4 on 1. 5.
Do you know? Okay, so that's this begs the question: if you want us to solve your problem for you, where do we start looking?
I know they come from a hill northwest of here.
I look at the others and go, I don't feel comfortable saying that we will absolutely solve your problem for you, but I think my friends and I could scout the group out, and if we think we can take them on, and otherwise we can come back here and let you know.
let's sleep on it. You know, you get the house for free anyway, for protection of whatever happens tonight. So you can just eat, enjoy, and we'll talk about this in the morning.
Question. How do the robbers know that you have guests in?
Because we
They
lit
saw
the
us
place
coming.
up and the door is locked.
So why don't you lock the door and pretend to have guests?
Because if we don't and we don't defend ourselves, I can lose this inn. And it's a very profitable business.
You have a couple of hunters, right? I'm assuming they
There,
could put up a little bit of a fight.
we only got 2 hunters, and they're trained to hunt animals, not
Right.
people.
So I am rolling insight to see if I think that she's on the up and up about the whole sleep on it thing.
Yeah, she's pretty honest, but you can think. Perception, I don't like this. What do you want to do with the perception, Rodel?
And everything just seems way too fishy. Something's up.
So we'll sleep on it. That seems fair. We'll take a look at the group. 2 rooms.
We have one big room with
Oh, that
6 beds. All the
that.
other rooms
We'll
has
take
2
it.
beds, and we got one room with 3 beds.
How about we take the room with 6 beds? That seems like a good idea.
Oh,
Sure.
through the big
We-
doors, then straight on to the small doors, and then it's the most back room.
I'm gonna head that direction and drop off my stuff.
I am gonna be sure to sleep in my armor.
It's not that late yet.
Right, okay, but just okay for reference.
Are there any windows in this room?
Yeah, they're really small, like what's about it? You can just enough to let a little bit light to during the day.
Like arrow slits?
Yeah, you could fire an arrow through it, but then you don't have anything to see through. That's how small they are. So the bow then will prevent your vision, probably. Or you don't have enough precision and you cannot make any angle on it because there are thick walls.
So
Well-
wait, like head in here, look at the room, and then look at anybody else who came in here and is like, we're not all sleeping at the same time.
And you notice that the outside wall, where the window also is way older than the inside rooms. Like they are put in place another time.
Yeah, you said there was a it had like fallen into disrepair and then come back, right?
Yeah.
Are
And the
these
outside room walls look like it's still part of the ruin. That's why they're so thick. And the insides are pretty normal and a little bit newer.
are these large tables also covered in food?
No, not yet.
And I see some kind of under corner there.
And if you walk into that room, you'll hear, "Oh, what could it be?"
What do you have?
And he puts up some bottles. This, another bottle. This. He doesn't know what's in it, probably. You know, strong.
Some nice ale, perhaps?
Strong, not strong for a woman.
That women can drink things other than wine.
Wine.
Just give me what's in that bottle. And I point at something that is brown.
He gives you the bottle.
Okay. I'll are their glasses evident?
Yeah, there are just some empty glasses on the bar that looks clean.
I'll take a glass and pour a couple fingers into it, put the bottle back on the table, and smell it. Does it smell like decent?
It smells like alcohol, probably a maid.
Okay, well,
Mead.
Mead, yeah.
sip my mead. Did we get a name for this guy?
But he is Barduk.
Barduk, how long have you been here?
And you see him looking on his fingers. More than 5.
Good to know. Barduk, is the whole having to put food out stuff recent, or you guys been doing this forever?
Barduk likes to drink.
Okay, fair enough, Barduk. Here, have some of this mead.
He laughs and puts out like when he opens the bottle, you can smell the alcohol from it, and he just sips it down, or bottoms up, sit down.
Gulp. I'll write in my diary, and I'll say to the party that I'll take the first rest anyway, and then just go to meditate.
I nod. I do not get anything approaching any sort of inebriated.
Yeah, around 11 o'clock, you hear some shouting outside. Why are you closed? You promised.
Head for the front door.
You don't see what's her name, Jill anymore, but you hear shouting from above. We got guests. We are protected. Go away. You know you will kill us this way. We all have our own problems. Go away.
The
And then
person
you hear
is
some mumbling.
speaking language, like common.
Yeah, coming.
Is there any way I can see through the front door or any windows?
There are again some small slits, like on either side, to let some daylight through if needed. And you see a group, probably around 5 humans. They have wore down uniforms, not recognizable of anything. And you probably think they are thieves or something like that. They have small armory. Well, not small armor. They have small weapons. They don't look that tough.
I'm not gonna do anything if they're gonna not do anything.
Not even talk.
No, I'm just standing by the window. If I'm visible through the window, I'm okay with that. But otherwise, just watching them to see if they're gonna make any actions.
Yeah, probably the what they see is that somebody is blocking the light that normally comes through these slits, and that's it. They kind of probably make out a face or something.
Right.
What you can hear and can see is some curse words, and that's she is now gonna kill us. So if you survive, we probably need to take over, and
Uh,
then it comes to mumbling when they go further and further away.
All right. Once they've left, I'll find whoever's awake, who is up on the roof, and ask them who she was or is.
You recognize the voice of the owner, Jill.
Right. No. So they said she was gonna kill us.
They were talking about Jill, probably.
Jill. Okay. That. Boy, these thieves don't make much sense. They think that you're gonna kill them by not giving them food tonight? I have to say, I'm terribly unimpressed with this group of thieves.
I'm gonna let Fumblewump out and order him to follow them and figure out where they're going.
How long is your link?
He can travel wherever he wants, but he can't speak. We can't speak unless he's within 100 feet.
So what are the specific orders then?
Find out where they're based, where their base is.
Okay.
And then return.
Yep.
Okay. He leaves.
Really don't. Sleeping is a good idea too.
Well, yes,
And-
but sleep is, non-tiring.
Yeah. Jill steps into the main room and I see you guys there. Well, thank you for your presence. It scared them off for one day again.
You're welcome. We're happy to stay the night.
I'll leave to you whatever you want. Beers are free, whatever. Food is free. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning.
Herman yawns. Nods and says, "I think I'm going to head to bed and lay down and rest. So have a good night."
Also, Agatha's gonna go back to the big room and ritual cast alarm on the door. The party is allowed entry without the alarm going off, but anyone else is not.
When I wake up after 4 hours, I'll head out and head up top to the canopy and try and keep a lookout.
Yeah, you noticed in the pub there was a stairwell that goes up. That's probably not off limits for you. And at the top of that stairwells, there is a door and it's locked.
Can I see if I can unlock it?
Of course you can.
Lock picking. Hey, where's my lock?
You easily unlock it with even making a sound.
Hey. I'll get up top, close the door, try and lock it again with my thief tools. Can I do that? Since I know how it unlocked.
Yeah, if you want to. I will give you that
Yeah.
in this roll, but if you want to open it again, you need to roll again.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, right. Makes sense. Makes sense. No, I'll just leave it unlocked and just close it. Makes more sense.
Yeah, on top of the roof there are these cantileers or cantaloupes all around. You see four big, well, not big, like small buildings where you can go in and out. And the rest is basically a walkway just around the wall. The rest is roof, and the middle square is open.
Okay. I'll try and get into one of the towers. Just randomly pick one, and just gonna stay at a lookout there.
Heck,
So, anybody else gonna do something in the night?
Sleep.
well, I was wandering around. Now I got stuck.
GG.
There you go.
I did, but I was wandering on purpose.
Yeah, but I might not have the side of vision correct then. Dynamic lighting. Yeah, you should not be able to get in that room where you were. There's doors. Not sure how you get through them.
Skills.
I, I guess I glitched through them and then couldn't get back out.
Yeah, maybe. For
Um.
your sake, you were wandering around. You can get up here. You see a big door right there, smaller door right there, a big door there.
Okay.
Can come up here. You see a big door there again, and that's basically everything. And a big door there. Basically everything that is free to your movement at this point, unless you want to lock or pick a lock or do something else.
Um, detect magic. Did I sense anything?
Let me see. So that's the closest that you can be. 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you sense when you were here, you sense something right there, and you think it's darn it, magic schools. I never get those right.
Abjuration is usually like the protecting things like arcane lock and alarm.
This is conjuration magic. You see from there.
Conjure. Okay. Back in the room, I would inform the group that I sensed some interesting magical sense.
Snore.
Things that didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hordebear's snoring on his bed.
Agatha's just mumbling, sleeping.
Okay. In the morning, around 9 or 10, you start to smell freshly cooked meat and stuff like that.
Food.
And before you probably gonna wake up, there is a knock on the door.
Go over and open it. Yes. Good morning.
You see a young lady with a plate of hot towels.
Ah, lovely. You know how to pamper your guests.
And without saying anything, she leaves the room again, or leaves the hallway. And she says, dinner is ready in 30 minutes, or breakfast is ready in 30 minutes.
I
Like,
thank
take
her.
dinner?
I thank her and take one of the hot towels and go and give myself a good, like, scrub down. Not like my face and my arms and so on and so forth.
First thing Agatha does when she gets up is try to reach out and see if she can connect to Fumblewump.
Yeah, he's probably. Let me check. Yeah, he's in reach. Probably even before you wake up. He tried to reach you again, but you were asleep, I guess, and he doesn't want to wake you. And he's laying on your belly.
Oh, hi, Fumblewump.
Sneaky little weasel.
Did you figure out where they went?
And yeah, you get a good idea where the camp was and how big it even is. And he says around 10. He's not quite sure. He doesn't learn to count that well.
The same guy might have passed him twice while he's trying to figure it out.
So yeah, you know the location. It's exactly where the people sat. northwest, and it was near a cave, but they're outside it.
Oh, well, when I'm sitting down next to Rodebear with the weasel on my shoulder, I just kind of offhandedly remark, well, know what they are.
That's good to know. We'll take that under advisement. At least we know where they are.
Fumble seems to think there might be about 10 or ish about of them.
Right. If there's nobody around, and except for the party, I'll kind of look at everybody and go, question, do we help out more than we already have, or do we just continue on to Waterdeep? I mean, 50 gold is 50 gold, but pointing at Festina's backpack.
Am I still on the roof?
Oh, you're probably
Okay.
down as well again.
I mean, this doesn't have that much haste, right?
Pardon me, sorry.
I'm fine keeping it.
I mean, yes and no. I am fine either way. Like I said, 50 gold is 50 gold. I'd be happy for another 50 gold. I've got some ideas, and I'm gonna need some money soon. I'm sure. But
I have ideas, and they need money too.
I see. We need money.
It's up to you guys. I am neutral. I have, my heart is filled with neutrality on helping these people. I mean, helping these people out further than we already have, because we've already helped them out at least one night.
I mean, we know where they are. We know there shouldn't be too much of a threat if we can get the drop on them. And the amounts that they are.
I don't know.
There's also a cave next to them, and they're sleeping outside.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to just murder these people, but maybe we can chase them off.
Right.
Well, sounds like the plan is go investigate this group of thieves.
At the moment that you just done talking, the girl that woke you up, comes back in. What can I get you for breakfast?
Eggs and pork, bacon, ham, whatever you have.
A salad with some berries would be nice.
Yeah, and she goes back, and the salads are out a little bit earlier, and the other stuff gets out as well. Yeah, the eggs are a little bit strange because they're not from chicken side, you believe, but they taste really delicious.
Boy.
It's a little bit bigger. Let's tell it like that.
Like maybe goose eggs.
Yeah, goose or a bigger bird.
Okay. But it's not like an ostrich egg, which is ginormous.
I don't think they have that around here.
Griffin egg.
It's a head-sized egg.
Dragon
Not sure
egg.
I'm this hungry. All right, well,
I guess it's gonna want some fried potatoes and eggs and stuff, and a juice.
Yeah, you get everything you want, but the juice is basically yeah, how do you say it? Lemon pulp or something like that. It's not.
Ground down fruit.
Yeah, it's ground down fruit. It's not really juice. It's drinkable but it has chunks in it.
She crinkles her nose when she sees what she's get, but she drinks it anyway.
Festina, or Agatha, most people turn that into something more palatable in about 8 to 12 months.
Equate mead.
Yeah, wine.
Wine too, yeah.
So the plan is to get on the way.
Yep. Plan is to follow Agatha's
Northwest.
weasel.
It's pretty early morning still. So yeah, it's a little bit foggy outside. But the weasel remembers the way perfectly. And in about 2 or 3 hours, you see a camp up ahead. Um, it has some small barriers around it, like just wooden poles stuck into the ground, and most likely to keep animals off it. And you see some people holding guard, like 4 of them. And that's it at this moment. You see the entrance of the cave behind it as well. And that's probably what you see so far. So what do you guys want to do?
Okay.
I will take a quick AFK.
So my plan is Nepotan and I, who cannot sneak to save our lives, or at least I, will approach the camp in the open and hail them and see if they're willing to talk with us. And if they are, great, we'll talk. And if they're not, then the rest of you can be sneaking around the camp somewhere. And if they attack us, then you guys can come in and protect yourselves, or basically ambush them if they attack us. But if they're willing to talk, I don't want such a large group to scare them away from being able to talk. So
Do you want to, like, make sure we get, like, a sign
uh
so we know when to?
yeah, well, the easiest sign for me, is if they attack us. That's the biggest sign. And if I hold on a second, let me look at what I got for.
I have a bell.
Honestly, if you see me draw my hammer, if you see the hammer in my hand, like, I should be specific, then know that they are hostile and feel free to attack. But I'd really like to have a chance at talking with these people before we just murder them, because I don't feel like murdering people. But yeah, so if they attack us or you see me have my hammer in my hand, then feel free to start taking people down.
Okay, what's the plan?
But is everybody agreed?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll just stay around you.
All right.
I'm not
So
very threatening.
apparently, Nepotan, Hrodobear, and Agatha are going to approach the camp in the open, and try to talk with them if we can. Rydell and Festina are going to be sneaky, and basically ambush them if they are hostile towards us.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Well, as when Hordward draws his hammer, then we will start ambushing.
And I'll say hammer in my hand, not necessarily draw, because Hrodobear is talking with you, and all of a sudden his hammer is in his right hand, and you didn't see the motion of him drawing it.
Right.
Because summoned weapons are amazing.
I mean, if I see someone holding a weapon, I'm assuming they've drawn it.
Right. Well, we've made introduce draw something, so we're off script.
Thank God we're not computer programs.
Right.
I guess he was ready for us to do more at the house.
So yeah, you come from the west on this map, so you can point yourself all down there. Like right there. This is the road, like going up. If you're gonna get hidden, you can do that also. Just put yourself a little bit to the sides then.
Why be to the side when I can just not be visible?
I mean, the idea is for you to not be visible.
Okay.
I'll just be sneaking.
Yeah, you started this discussion around 100 feet away, and you're sure that they haven't seen you yet. And when you start walking up, they, they're not gonna fire directly, but they are, raising the shields and the sword.
Hail the camp. We'd like to talk. Do they look like they're willing to talk?
About what?
About. Look, can we come closer without us? Like, can we stop yelling at each other, or are you gonna try to kill us if we get too close?
You hear one of the guards shout what backwards. Or guards, one of the people there. And a new person arrives, and he's going to be a little bit forward. One of you, come forward and talk.
Yep, I'll walk up, get comfortable talking distance, 10 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet away from him. And,
Why are you wasting my time?
well, because we don't want to murder you, and we'd like you to leave the inn alone. So, I guess it's
Make
not
an intimidation check.
Okay. I got a 9.
Wait, they can't see me, so I would like to use my awakened senses, try and intimidate him at the same time.
That's an attack, and it will expose you.
Awakened mind is directly telepathically.
Yes, any sort of attack action will remove invisibility. Even if it's just like your mind.
Good point.
Cast a spell. Attack? Yeah, if you attack or cast a spell. But I agree. Anything else that you do than sneaking around is probably gonna break your concentration, especially if you need to do something somatic or verbal or something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a 9 on my intimidation. It was not successful.
Yeah.
Well, not very strong.
At least not very strong. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay. I think you know what's gonna happen now.
Well, murders happen. Click on you.
Initiative.
Click on you. Woohoo! It worked. Nice, Nepotan.
Lol. Nice.
Nice, Agatha.
And that's everybody. I'm gonna roll once for them.
I'm missing my weasel, but I'm struggling to get the character sheet out.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh. There we go. Yep. The front dude, it doesn't seem stronger or anything else than all the other guards. He just have like an extra symbol on his jacket, and that's it. And he starts laughing and says, well, if you're gonna kill us, otherwise we're getting killed anyway, so bring it on. And Agatha.
Actually, weasel goes before me.
Yeah, late roll. It's on the bottom, 23.
Ah, okay. I will sort it again. Oops. Weasel.
Run there. Do help action.
Yay!
That's the weasel turn. Agatha is gonna roll the bones. It's gonna cast hold person on one of the guys at the gate. The left one.
Nice.
That's safe. Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
DC 13.
Oh.
He's paralyzed.
Concentration up to a minute, so he's down for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any movement or anything else?
Step in line behind Rodeber, and that's it.
Just hope they don't have a
Number
mage and
10.
lightning.
Nepotan cast a silent spell.
Oh, sorry. I did not press my push to talk. I will. We are definitely in combat now and have to fight them, right?
Yep.
And then I will cast.
Let's say the first person, this one, was not under impression, and you get the impression that he wants to hit you guys, and he told like, well, if you die, come on, bring it on. So yeah, fight.
Then I will cast. Whoa. What-
Nice.
is the right one?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
So that's just a bonus action too.
That's my bonus action, right? And I will cast it. Oh, which one is it? 60 feet.
May reach anyone. Almost.
I will cast it on there where the green square is. And how does it work? Do I have to roll to hit or does it
Yep.
just?
Make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
No, how do I roll that?
D20 plus
Please create a macro.
proficiency plus spellcasting modifier. So if your wisdom's +3, you should have a +5 spell attack.
Add a critical hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
So that's 15 damage.
Yes.
Nope. That one. And it goes to the ground.
Nice. That was my bonus action. And I will step towards. Oh, I've wrong. To run bed. And I will. Oh, wait, I already cast it. I can't cast twice, right?
No,
You cannot
can
cast
do
twice.
melee attack.
And then I will just step here and whack the guy.
You have advantage too.
Nice.
That hits,
Nice.
Wow.
and that kills him.
And that is my turn.
Only 2. Festina.
Is there a way for the guards in that corner to move down?
Yeah, but they have slow movement the first thing, because it's not like a solid fence that just spikes in the ground, so they can step through it. It's just for large animals that they don't, go through it that easily.
Okay, I'll move there and I'll ready my action for if he comes. I'll try and attack him non-lethally. I want to keep him alive.
Okay. Quarterback.
Step up to the gate guard who isn't paralyzed and give him a whack. 11 to hit.
Misses.
I'll be frustrated, and that will be my turn.
Rydell.
Are they a full space between those two? I could get behind them or through there without alerting.
Yeah, you are hidden. You can probably move anywhere without getting seen. Easily.
Okay.
That one is dead, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh, that'll be my turn this time through.
Do you want to prepare something?
Um. Yeah, we can prepare. Let's prepare like a firebolt.
And what's the trigger?
If
When
they
does the
get too close, I guess.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah.
If
So
they
like in
if they
10
move
feet?
like they're within 5 feet,
Okay.
like if they're right next to me.
Yep.
Right in their face.
So let's do this one first. 16 to attack Rotobat.
Misses. My AC is in the blue box on my character icon.
A 9 to hit Festina with a bow.
Miss. 14 AC.
That one will trigger a firebolt of Deem. Actually, when he's there.
Oh, man.
Ah.
That one misses. So he continue to here and hit Deem. 8.
Misses.
Somebody not the party is rolling terribly. I mean, the party is also rolling terribly.
That one will move there as well. 11.
Miss.
That will fire at Holdebut. Rodebut.
Miss.
And that will fire Rodebut.
Miss.
14. Yay! Weasel.
He's gonna go drive by help on the guy in front of Rodeber. Help! squeaking and scurrying around the legs of the bandit.
Okay, what's your turn gonna be?
The one to the right of Rydell is going to get a ray of frost.
That one. Is that in range?
60-foot range.
Nice. $15 hits.
5 damage and 10-foot less distance next turn.
Yeah. Anything else?
Gonna move up to besides Nepotan.
Never done.
As my bonus action, I will move the spirit weapon there and attack the guy north of it.
Yeah, sure. Make your attack.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. And that kills it.
Oh, good job, Neptune. That's amazing.
It's a very powerful spell right now.
Indeed.
I will also move to the guy to the left is still paralyzed.
Yes.
So could I move here?
Yeah, because he's
Yes.
paralyzed, you can.
Then I will do that. And attack the guy that is not paralyzed in front of me.
That one.
Yes. Oh, or not.
That misses.
Then that's my turn.
Festina.
Yes, I will continue walking. Can I jump over the spikes?
You can squeeze through it.
I squeeze through.
Yeah, and it counts as difficult terrain, so that takes an extra step.
Yeah, I mean, I can move 30, so 20 should be fine, right? If it's 10 here, then 20 here, that would be 10 extra feet.
Yep.
And I will try and attack him with my rapier non-lethally. $11 to hit. Oh, sneak attack is not.
Yeah. 11 doesn't hit.
Okay. That's my turn.
Rodobert.
I'm gonna whack the guy in front of me. Or at least try to.
With advantage.
All right. Thank you for the reminder. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
10 damage.
He is barely standing.
Yeah, no, that'll be it.
Radel.
Um,
As a magic weapon just flew through you and killed the one in front of you.
yeah, because that happens all the time.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it does.
This one right here Can I make a targeted attack at his knee?
I would say yes. Makes the AC a little bit higher, but yes. I would say you get a good hit on his knee, and he has reduced movement speed.
I mean, I guess that works. I was trying to break his knee, but you know.
1 damage, sir.
Yeah, you
I
hit him.
know.
You hit him straight in the kneecap, so the attack was good, but the damage was not good enough. So he'd probably be limping, so his movement speed is less. Anything else?
Um,
Bonus move.
no, I think that'll do it. I think I'm okay.
Okay, before we forget, again, the save. And that was a wisdom.
Yep.
I think a 19 will do on the end of his turn. The guy in front of Rodobert is limping, but he is furious. Not that it helps him.
Ting off my shield.
And 2 people going for Nepoten.
Miss.
14.
Miss.
20.
Oh, hit.
Finally. And we got that one with a broken kneecap. Well, 16 to Radel
Oh, that will hit.
for amazing 2 damage. He's a bit off balance because you hit his knee. So it just managed to hit you, but didn't get the full force out of it. And then the bandit near Festina.
Misses.
11. Darn it.
14.
Weasel.
Are any of these guys wearing metal armor?
Nope.
Okay, boys. Weasel's gonna run towards the guys near Nepotan. And scurry up the legs of the ones directly left of Nepotan.
Okay.
Like as an help action. So the first one to attack, that one gets advantage. And that's the weasel. And Agatha is gonna send a ray of frost at the guy that just woke up from paralyzation.
Okay. Yeah, that will hit.
Eight damage?
Yep. From waking up to getting a cold shower.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta.
So, what is the next kind of move? Or
Nah, she's gonna stand.
okay, Nepotan.
As a bonus action, I will move the spirit weapon again to here
Okay.
and attack the guy south.
That one.
Yeah. Oh,
That will miss.
sad, sad, sad.
You're not going to get your 2 kills this round.
Oh, I could. Just have to roll good enough. I will. He's in my back, right? Can I turn and attack him without penalties?
Yeah.
Then I will do that first. 24 to hit.
That will hit. And you see this freezing body that's shivering from cold just break into little ice pieces. And he's dead.
Well, now we have ice to make cold drinks.
No,
No.
bad.
Then I will use my War Priest ability to get a bonus attack.
Bonus
And
action used to move magic weapon.
Yeah, you use your bonus section already.
I already did bonus action. Right. Then I'm done for this round.
Okay. Fistina.
Do the same pokey pokey at the arms to make him drop but not die.
Yep.
12 to hit.
That hits.
11 piercing damage, non-lethal.
Yeah, I don't see that non-lethal, but you know, you hit him with the bludgeoning instead of the piercing
right.
one.
I was thinking like
And-
piercing like his legs or his arms so that he wouldn't die but would be incapacitated.
Yeah, but yeah, he's down on the ground and at your mercy. And he's not bleeding out or something like that. He is basically just down and, you know, looking in at your eyes with these scary eyes from, oh, I'm gonna be dead soon.
Can I start getting out my rope from my backpack or from the top of my backpack as a bonus action?
Yeah. Roll a bit.
I'm going to go for the attack on the guy in front of me. 10 to hit him.
That misses.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Right on.
Same as last round. I am going to target his kneecap.
You hit it perfectly again. And because it was already damaged, I will say he will fall prone at this point. You hit him really at the sore spot. Is prone. I will do that one.
Melee Warlock!
That's it.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. That bandit doesn't do anything except for begging for its life. That bandit will, of course, try to hit Rodobert. Come on, net 20.
You don't need a net 20 to hit me. Just almost.
For Nepotin, he probably
Uh,
needs to.
That one will attack the what was it again?
Weasel?
16. Yeah, that's just 1 damage, right?
Yeah. A hit will make it just go poof.
Get up
And
and
the
smoke.
other one will hit Nepotan in the back. 22.
hit.
3 damage. Agatha.
She will start incantating and concentrating, and she's gonna try to launch 4 darts at the 2 in front of Nepotan, the 1 in front of Rydell, and the 1 in front of Rodobear.
Yeah, so 1 dart each.
Yeah.
That succeeds. You're safe. And that automatically hits, right?
Max damage. 5 damage each.
5 damage
Nice.
each. You blast away. Oh, darn it. I was clicking on the wrong. That one. That one gets 5 damage. It's looking really bad, the one that's laying on the ground. Reaching for his kneecap and getting a blast into his face.
Poor guy.
And the other one seems to okay, those 2. Nepotan. Or did you want to move, Agatha?
Yeah, I'll probably move up to about back a square from Rodobear. There.
Okay. Nepotan. You got a hit from the back.
Yeah. Difficult decisions to make. More damage or more protection?
Damage.
I'm not looking very good right now, but I think I will use my bonus action again to move the spirit ram to there and attack the guy that hit me in the back.
Yeah, that's the top one. That misses.
Then I will turn around and try the same guy again with my hammer.
That will hit. And hits that.
And that's my turn.
Festina, you got a rope in your hands and somebody on the ground in front of you begging for his life.
Yes, I quickly look around and see that my friends are handling everything quite nicely, and I'll start tying him up.
That will take a couple of rounds.
Yes.
Okay. Rotobat.
Go for a smack. No. I just ignore that. Just don't worry about it.
Okay. Radel.
At the last one still standing over here. We'll go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast.
That hits for 10 damage. And it's, yeah. It was already dead when it hit the spikes. But yeah, it's pieced on the fence.
I made a shish kebab.
The bandits are.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry.
Yeah. We are out of turn order. The other bandit here is begging for his life as well at this point, as he sees that his comrades are slain. And this one is already getting tied up. So I guess you keep your what are you fighting with? Radel staff, at his throat or something, like pushing it down if he makes any movement.
All right. I will start gathering up the bodies and looking them over to see if there's anything valuable on them. Pile them
Don't
all.
forget our ice cube.
Pile them all on the ice cube bits of body, and then once I have gotten them all piled up there, start throwing like branches and sticks and stuff on them. Make sure they have anything valuable removed from them. I'm gonna burn the bodies though.
They have scimitars. A light. What was it again? A light crossbow. Some bolts for that. Do you want to keep those or?
Keep the bolts. How many light crossbows? 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if you take from the other ones 9,
Yeah, we're gonna disarm
take a
the ones that
crossbow.
are alive.
you got about 50 crossbow bolts. And around, with all the coinage collected by each other, around 20 gold.
20 gold to get split evenly amongst all 5 compatriots, so 4 gold each.
Thank you.
So what are you gonna do with the survivors?
I'm gonna tell him. Let's see. I think you were going to tell us why you need all that food every night.
The one that has broken kneecaps says, "Shut up, John. Tell them nothing." But yeah, the one that's almost yeah, and he's not afraid of you.
Should I roll
He's not
deception?
afraid of me.
And
Great.
the other one is already intimidated by Festina as he's in the brink of life and death. He says, "Well, yeah, our captain is captured in the cave, and we need the food for the giant."
Oh, giant, that's you could have. Everything is fine. With the 14 of us, we probably could have taken on a giant. We could have helped you.
With that, anyways, because we didn't provide any food tonight.
Festina, honestly, just take their weapons and let them go. I feel sorry for these people. Like,
Well,
they're just sad.
make sure to not return to this place. Just run as far as you can, and I'll start untying him.
Run,
Yeah, but I want to feed him.
run away.
The
No,
giant.
Deem.
I'm not.
Rydell. No, Rydell.
Are
Just-
you gonna waste your food on a silly human, Rydell?
No, the humans are the food. Look, we have all those corpses. It's a giant. We can feed the giant.
As I'm
Distract
lighting
it.
the corpses on fire.
You don't think that that's going to attract the giant?
I am lighting them on fire because, and I kind of look around the group. Just never mind.
Can I
If
think
they're
about what a
eaten-
giant is and what a giant would like be its weak points or strong points? I just want to know how strong a giant would be.
Strong points, they're big.
Like knowledge about giants is not rare, I guess. Then-
It's well, let's say the common knowledge about giants is not everybody have seen them, but they
Right.
are commonly known to,
Big
ruin
dumb.
villages, big dumb things that eat a lot and probably eat a lot.
Are defeatable by normal means, as in normal weapons.
They're not magical or anything. They're just
Right.
big and
You stab
dumb
them a lot.
and yeah, that they are just big and dumb.
We can see the
Okay.
cave from here, right?
Yeah. As Festina's untying the guys, like, so the giant's in the cave.
With their captain.
Yeah, we normally leave a guard in the entrance of the cave every evening to, you know, so it doesn't kill our captain. That's what we got from it. So he's not becoming food if we feed him.
All right, well, there's a town. I point a direction about a day's travel that way. I suggest you just, find a job on a farm somewhere and leave this whole not like banditry and everything else behind. Or, you can walk into the cave and get eaten by a giant. Either way, it's up to you.
Um,
We've taken his, make sure he doesn't have any weapons or money or anything.
yeah, actually, the one that's almost dead anyway is going into the cave and just sits in the cave entry.
I
Like
mean,
he's almost dead. He's not gonna walk a long way without any healing. The other one with the broken kneecap just tries to flee, but yeah, it just looks silly, you know.
Strumpling along.
Yeah.
yeah, he's fleeing. I'll let him go. I figure the night will probably take him, unless he manages to get further along. But yeah, no. Well, Festina, do you want to hunt a giant?
There is a small camp here at this moment with a small couple of tents, and one is a little bit larger.
Question: would Agatha have read anything about giants in her time at school? In one of her books about dangerous thingamajiggers?
Roll history or nature.
And I would like to ask, does my character think that a party of 5 could easily, or well, could take on a giant?
Bum, 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 bum. There we are. You rolled an 18. Um, yeah, you know that they are mostly single. Um, they have clubs, mostly simple weapons. Well, simple. It's like a mast of a boat for them, for you.
It's like a big tree trunk.
Yeah. And yeah, a tree or something like that, and rocks. They use, and they are dumb, but they are always bruteful and on the search of hunt for food, and not really. Um, yeah,
Well, I mean,
locationable. Let me say that normally.
this one seems to be smarter since it's using humans to get its food.
Yeah.
It's probably not smarter, but more lazy.
So it may be even better. I suggest we take a short rest here. And it looks like comfortable camps while we decide whether or not we actually want to investigate the cave. At the very least, if giant comes out, we probably can outrun it. Probably, maybe. Big, dumb, and slow, right?
Big and dumb, at least.
Okay, well,
Katina, with your knowledge, they are pretty fast for their size because they have really big feet.
Yeah, that's what just is big and dumb, at least.
I'm pretty sure we can all outrun Right Al, so that'll be fine.
Mage Hand chips them up.
In the short rest that we do, I don't need to rest. Can I search all the camps, the tents?
Yeah. You find in a big tent a locked food locker,
Yeah. Okay. At the
and the other tents has small lockers in there, and they're just like other clothes in it, maybe some sharpening stones, stuff like that. It's rubbish mostly.
I'll try and unlock the one shoebox in the one that looks most important. 19. if it's locked.
Wait,
It was locked.
hold that thought. You actually passed the thieves' tool
Imagine.
check.
Twice this day.
Twice today, yeah.
Yeah, you open it up, and you will see a note in there with some strange symbols on it, and it's some common around it as well. Something about treasure and stuff like that. It's partly in Thiefscan, partly not, and it has some symbols on that you don't understand.
Well, while everything is resting, can I try and decipher it?
Well, I think this rest is a good thing to end the show and continue on in 2 weeks.
Yay! So we'll go ahead and end there. Thank you, Inter, for running the game. Thank you, everybody, for playing. We'll be back again in 2 weeks for more D&D action. I hope to see you all then. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Bye.